And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rosen on 1st and 10, dumping it off for Johnson, finding some room at midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Rosen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Here's Rosen. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Can only kick field goals.
3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Yep.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. On to try the field goal now, Phil Dawson. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are in store here today, Fran.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Rolling to it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the first down marker.
Guys, this kid's an 8-year-old.
On downs.
This kid's an 8-year-old.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and
I'm
getting
gonna do it the worst.
stop.
Because it's the plays I choose is how
Roll him out right.
is what matters. Look.
And he will
Oh, I didn't mean
score.
to get that.
Touchdown,
No.
Cardinals. Josh Rosen, 14
I didn't mean to do that.
yards.
I wasn't supposed to get touchdowns. I forgot. No. I'll give you a free touchdown. I'll give you a free touchdown.
He just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Look at you, get the ball easier now. Oh yeah, it's a kick out of bounds too, so you get on 40.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds.
I'll let you choose Hail Mary.
You can see
You
the
choose
looks on
Hail
the
Mary.
faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick
Choose
the ball
Hail
and play.
Mary.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Yes.
Absolutely inexcusable.
Go to Hail
Everyone out
Mary.
there
Choose
slugging
Hail
it
Mary.
out for
Oh,
the
you chose the
entire
wrong
game. Execute your job.
Are you running it? It's perfect.
Now
Pass,
a
pass,
first down throw.
pass off.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm going field goal
Tight
block,
end, the
you
intended
know.
receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here
Hail
already in the
Mary.
first quarter.
Hail
Already
Mary.
sacked him once. Now they
Yeah,
get in
look.
there and knock
Pass it to
another one
Cooks.
away.
Pass it to Cooks.
I think maybe
Pass
that
it to
Tucker
Cooks or
rule being
anyone.
gone makes defenses a
Pass
lot
it to
bolder.
Cooks. Pass it off. Pass it. Pass it. Dude, you just need to pass it. Pass it the second you snap the ball.
He's the one that got to him. He takes
Yes,
him down
pass
for
it
a
the
loss
second.
of
Press the
9.
button the second.
So Goff, he'll try to
Ball.
refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Pass. Oh, I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to give you a free
He's the one to get
touchdown.
him this time. And
Stop doing play
back-to-back
action. Don't
sacks are
run the
gonna
shotgun.
bring up a 4th down.
Do Hail Mary. Hail Mary. Hail Mary. And just press
Goff and his
any
guys not
button
coming off the field.
when the
They're
ball
going for
snaps.
this.
Press any button. I'm trying to get a free touch.
They are going for it.
Oh, you over.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Okay,
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't
I'll
pay
try to give you a
off.
free touchdown.
And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So from
Yes.
the 39 now, they'll come up on a first
I'm gonna try
and
to
10.
lateral it while I'm scrambling. Try to.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Get the ball.
Dante Fowler able to drop him for a loss of 4.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
I'm trying to get out the pocket so I can
play there, but it's
lateral it.
incomplete. And
Bump.
seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Touchdown.
3rd and long here for Rosen.
Look, take it, take it,
And
take the
is
ball,
knocked
take
out.
the ball.
And the Rams have got
Okay,
it
there you go.
back. And partner, I know hindsight's
No,
always
Hail Mary.
20/20, but man, just in general, those
Yes,
laterals,
Hail
they can
Mary.
be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right
Okay,
there.
good.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often.
get a free
You know, in that
touchdown, okay?
situation, you don't see guys really
Pass it
working
to
on it.
Brandon Cooks.
Maybe like we're bringing the rugby
Pass
guys
it.
in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals.
Okay, there you go. That's a free touchdown.
Delay, the 20.
There you go.
Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points.
Yes.
And when a Hail
Two-point
Mary is
conversion.
completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going
I
to
couldn't stop it. There was so many
For the fake off of the extra point attempt, it's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So out now come the Cardinals. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them
That's
very
Josh
happy.
Rosen.
They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
As
Yeah, try to
always.
atone for it here on this drive. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Rosen again on 2nd and 10. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
I guess, yeah, I'll give it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. And they'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
What? I'll let you
he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
I'll let you get.
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. Dancing to his left, under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Okay.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. In trouble in the... Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to throw, Goff. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
And a touchdown.
Touchdown, LA. Brandon Cooks, 75 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline and use him well.
This is incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And it's 2nd down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
How are you going for? I don't know what you
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Yep.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Oh,
this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. On first down, it's Rosen being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Caught, right side, Gresham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
30-yard line, I'm
13
gonna...
yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rosen to throw again. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And now it's Rosen looking. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from the desert after this. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen, and he's got Gresham. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Back on top.
Out of the gun, gone. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Good job.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Goff now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. He was looking for Todd Gurley. That'll bring up second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
What?
The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
On 1st and 10, Goff escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Corey Peters able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Goff. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Dawson's kick is good.
I'll give you a touchdown lead. I'll give you a touchdown. I'll give you another touchdown.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally kept that.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. He scored on the ground and through the air.
L2, R2,
are
and X.
in for 6. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
That's all I'm giving you now. That's all I'm giving you now.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Yes, you have to hold it.
Throws into the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again.
Oh.
One that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Goff. On the move to his left.
Sorry,
Over
this is
the
all
middle, and it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a 3rd.
Yeah, off-balance pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't
I'm sorry.
find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Dayon Buchanan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On now is the big leg of Greg Zuerlein. He has hit from as far as 61 away in his career.
Yeah, there you go.
At the 47, so call it a 57-yard
Yeah, it's
attempt.
cool, huh?
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Goals. No, I can only get field goals.
To throw is Rosen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. They give him a gain of 38.
There'll always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He's going to lose 19 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And now it's 2nd down, but here's the feed. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Glennon hit. He loses the football. It's held. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Why? You want to dance again? You want to dance more? You want to dance more?
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff forced out to his left.
I
And
couldn't
time
stop.
finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Robert Kimdichie in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon.